and on today we will be taking a look at something kind of new, but definitely unexpected. But we knew it was coming out, but we finally got a hold of it, and it is the all-around Sodor Deluxe set. And this thing is massive. Okay, this is a big old box. I mean, it's huge. Okay, it shares a lot with the Talking Thomas and Percy set, but it also has a little bit more things to offer. Let's just start taking a look at this thing. Okay, for one, all right, it's a big setup. Look at all the tracks it got, and it has with it right here, and it has a destination that we reviewed not too long ago, the windmill. One we meant to do, but we still haven't done yet, but we had it, and maybe we'll still do that one. That's cranky. But look at all the stuff it's got. It's got a Vicarstown bridge, just like the Talking Thomas and Percy set. It's got the Talking Thomas and Percy, same ones here, but then it's got track configurations. Look like it's 3 different setups for this thing. And then look at this, it's got engines. Here's Thomas, Talking Percy. All right, the same ones like they do. You put one, you talk.
Hi, friend. Hello, friend.
And they trigger each other, right? When they're close to each other. So there they are, Thomas and the Percy. It also comes with a push-along Rebecca, a push-along Gordon, a push-along James, a push-along Emily, and a push-along Nia. So it gives you the rest of the Steam team, of the current version of the Steam team, but they give you the push-along ones. Of course, I don't agree with this. They should have just given you the Trackmaster or the motorized versions of these. That would have been better, even though you probably, if you're a real Thomas fan, you probably got all of them in the motorized version anyway, but it still would be nice. And they could have given Emily her number 12 motorized version, introduced it in this set, and that would have been awesome. You also got, like I said, Nia, but there's also an addition of an exclusive Thomas that comes with this set. And there he is right there, okay? Now, as it says on the box, it comes with 90 pieces plus. Wow. Okay, and as we have said already, it comes with the destination cranky and the windmill, Vicartown's bridge. There's the same Henry Tunnel / Blue Mountain Quarry Tunnel. It comes with that. It comes with this green line and this blue line thing that I don't know where they got that from, but that's what that is. It comes with Bulstrode, and it comes with some troublesome trucks, which those are cool, all right? Those are cool. There's a lime green one, it looks like there's an orange one, and they got signs and all kind of stuff, okay? So let's take a look at the back of this before we unbox this big old box, okay? Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, Jesus. Those kids like to see this under the Christmas tree. But anyway, it says, Sodor sure is a busy place with chug chug and clangety clang. Everybody works together to finish the job. You can even hear best friends Thomas and Percy chat with each other as they pass by. Okay? That's what it says on the back of the box, and this thing shows you the layouts and talks about a little bit of each one of them. And they also give you, shows you the pieces that come with this set. So there's a lot of track pieces, and there's one piece that has come out before, but it is introduced in this set, and that's that cross track. It's only been in 2 sets that I've seen. This is one of them, and they only give you one of those. But you got these turnouts, you get a bunch of turnouts and a bunch of track switches. Like I said, cargo and cargo cars. So it's a lot to be had in this set, okay? So without further ado, we are going to unbox this set and we're going to set it up and let you see what it has to offer. All right, here we are. Okay, so here are the engines that come with this set. There's Emily. She should have a number 12. She doesn't, but she is a push-along track master. Okay, there she is. She fits on the track, but she can't move. All right. There's Nia. Push along. Same thing. There is Rebecca. There is James. And his shiny red coat. It comes with this set. There is Gordon. All right. Ooh, the indignity. And there is an exclusive Thomas. I don't know why they gave you this, but there's an exclusive Thomas that comes with this set. Kind of good for collectors or whatever. But like I said, none of these things, these cars move on their own, so there's not much you can do with them with this many tracks except push them along the tracks. Younger kids may like them because they can just push them along the track and all that, and that's good. And they also might look kind of cool on the track. But once you see this thing in motion and what you can do with these different layouts of this track, you really are gonna see what I'm speaking of. So let's take a quick look. All right, so the instructions are super cool. All right, it's a booklet, a color booklet. So, and it gives you the first track layout, which I'm gonna talk about the track layouts here, and then I'll let you see them. We're gonna set up each one of them. But look, this track layout is one that's set up with two independent tracks that never really interact with each other, which is cool. So this one, I guess you have the blue line, which would include the windmill, the Vicarstown Bridge, that destination, and Brendam Docks. And then you have a green line over here that would features the bridge and this dock over here, this docking part over here, and has more tracks, including this cross track right here in the center. So that's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna skip before I talk about the rest of the instructions to the other layouts, because each of these layouts are cool. You're gonna see the advantages of them as we go through them. But there's another track layout number 2, which has like a loop within the loop, it looks like. So that's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna show you that one in action and hit all the destinations. And then the third track layout is kind of interesting as well too, because it seems like it's one that's going to take advantage of the stop, which is really cool. And I don't know, they all have differences and different things to offer. So they gave you great thumbs up, good job on the track layouts. Now, in the rest of the instructions, they tell you what's included. Like they give you a bunch of stickers you should put on. I think you should take your time and put the stickers on first to wherever they go once you're setting up the set, or if you have an adult doing it for you, please allow them to help you. Okay? But you got Percy and Thomas, the talking versions. Oh, I didn't show you those because let me show you those real quick. All right.
Trembling tracks.
Okay, there's Percy. All right, best friend Percy, and he's got a light, he talks, he's got a T for talking, not for Thomas, because they should have a P up there, but T for talking, I guess that's what that's for. And these little trigger things on the bottom of his car trigger different stops on the track, and him and Thomas do interaction with one another. Let's take a look at Thomas. Yes, Thomas. Okay. All right. T for talking at the top, and they interact with each other. They recognize each other. All great, kind of cool stuff. That, of course, these other push-along trains can't get involved in because they are not motorized and they don't talk. All right, now, but let's take a look at the troublesome trucks that come with this thing, which is really cool. All right, and the other things. Okay, so you also get 2 cargo cars. You get a Blue Mountain Quarry cargo car and a mail car. So they have these little notches on the top that knock down cargo that falls in them as they go through the tunnel, okay, to pick up cargo. Okay, that's one thing that happens. And then you got these super cool troublesome trucks. Okay, you got these guys which are super cool. You got a green one and you get an orange one, I believe. Yes, as long as I didn't get it mixed up with the other one. Yeah, so these 2 come with this set, which is cool, and they can take cargo, either coal or anything else in here. So that's cool, right? And their faces are awesome. All right, let's talk about the destinations real quick, and then I'll get back to the instructions. And of course, one of the destinations you get is Cranky. All right, and Cranky has a stop track and a little water bed over there on the side, and he's got a hook. He travels 360 degrees. He still doesn't smile, but he's cool. You can rotate him with the little knob right there, and you can rotate his hook and operate that with the knobs on the top. Okay, and he can pick up cargo, but not on his own. You have to manually interact with Cranky and make him do the things he's supposed to do. All right, you get the Vicarstown Bridge, which is awesome. And I'm going to show you, I was already supposed to show you already, but I'm going to show you a way to use the Vicarstown Bridge to even in bigger layouts and to make it even cooler than it is. All right, you get signs like for Nadford Station, and you get a sign here to what is this? Take the train. Take the train, and that's the same. Oh no, this is the new sign. So this is the new sign that comes with this set. There's one sign that comes with this set as well, but it's the same sign that came with the Talking Thomas and Percy set. You get the stop tracks, and you get the awesome. You also get the awesome windmill to go along with this, right? You get that windmill that works, and you push it down, and the train's activated by hitting the gate. And they have a little storage spot where you can hide in there. You also get the tunnel. You get Henry's Tunnel on one side, and you get the Blue Mountain Quarry entrance on the other side. Okay, and then you can put cargo in there, and it drops down into those cargo cars as they hit them from up top, as I showed you. You get another sign. This is Travel to Sodor. Like I said, that's the same sign that comes with the Talking Thomas and Percy set, except this one is plastered on a different background color. That's all. Only difference. Nothing else. What else do you get? You also get this little dock stopping track here. That when you put Bullstrode on there, he stops the train as they come by. Okay. Now also, of course, you get Bullstrode. And there he is, and he can carry this cargo, and then you can pick this cargo up and take it to Cranky, and Cranky can pick up that same cargo. But there he is with his cool smiling face, okay? And that's Mr. Bullstrode, all right? And I think that's it, I think. So let's get back to the instructions real quick. It's gonna be a long video if I don't hurry up. All right, so anyway, back to the instruction. So you got what's included, okay? You have, it tells you all the pieces that are included, the signs and everything. And like I said, the stickers, where they go. all the cars, and cargo. You get 2 of these Blue Mountain little quarry, little rock things, and they're pretty good cargo pieces right there. What else do you get? What else? Okay, and then they tell you all the tracks. They give you a ton of tracks. All these tracks you probably have seen most of these, almost all of these before, with the exception if you haven't seen this X track. They give you one of those, and it's a cross track, and I want to show you something about that track. I'll show it to you right now. Hang on. Okay, so the cross track is this track here, and this track was cool because you can have it this way and have trains cross that way. You can have it as a cross like this, and this be the center and trains crossing each other, or you can do it this way and have trains coming across. So that's cool, and it's different than this cross track that from a few years back where it's just straight up. This is like a straight crossing that you could use. This is more like slanted crossings, and you can come up with different track configurations of this. The only downfall about this is you only get one of these. Now, some people might think this is the first time this track has been introduced, and it has not. It also came with the Thomas's mail delivery set, which was a smaller set, which is probably why people don't know that. But anyway, that's where this track originated at first. This is the second time, at least the second time, that it has come out, but you only get one of these, okay? So use it wisely, all right? But they'll give you a bunch of other tracks, but they give you enough tracks to make some great layouts, like I said before. And here are all the other pieces that I talked about and the destinations that I spoke of. And first thing they do, of course, is tell you where to put all the little stickers and on the tunnels and on the different signs and everything. You do that first, and then you piece together some of the little destinations. The risers, they tell you what to do with those, how to put those together. Vicarstown Bridge, how to put that together. And then they tell you about the battery, putting the battery in Thomas and Percy. And then they give you the first track layout, and they let you see all the track pieces. And of course, you look on the track bottom to find the name of the piece. Like this is an X track, and it lets you know on the instructions X goes there, right? Makes sense? Good. Tells you how to work the windmill, the stop tracks, and then it tells you how to load up the different destinations, how to get Thomas and Percy ready, and all that stuff, what to do to get them to interact, and talks about the different destinations and what they do and how to interact the trains with those. And then you get to what I showed you before, these super track layouts, which are great. So please hold on to the instructions. They also tell you stuff about which pieces are left out, so when you get done, if this is the only set you have, or you're just dealing with this set, you know if I got this piece left over, and of course it's supposed to be. One place on here, I think they made a error. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, here you may need one extra straight to do this configuration. They don't tell you that the bridge is supposed to be underneath the Vicarstown Bridge, that little rising bridge. But the problem with that is I think a train is going to hit the head of the other track. No big deal, but just something to note. Let's see what else. Sorry for the length of this video, guys, but this thing is huge. And that's it. Okay, so we're going to put the track configurations together, and we'll let you see the trains running around the track. And sorry, push-alongs are going to have to, sit this one out, but maybe we'll bring in their counterparts. How about that? All right, so without further delay or confusion, let's get rolling. All right. Okay, track layout 1. I like track layout 1. It gives, it has two independent tracks. Like I guess the blue line and the green line are separated, and really the stop track where the trains come together is only used as a place for Thomas and Percy to interact and talk with one another. Otherwise, you can run the trains all day without in either direction and without them ever crossing each other's path, which is kind of cool, and a lot of independence. You can probably even add more trains as you want to the tracks, just making certain that they're running in the same direction as the track that they're sharing on, either the green line or the blue line. And that's kind of cool, all right? Track layout 2 is where it seems like the trains can touch each destination, which is kind of cool, and they share the same track. The stop track here is used to just simply have a place. If the engines are running together, you can have one sitting at the station and then the other one come up and join it. But they all share the same track, same destinations. You can also run this track where you can have a loop, an inner loop and an outer loop, and you can run the trains for a while, even in opposite directions, where they won't interact or cross with each other until you need them to either switch directions or get out of the loop. I think that's kind of cool. Track layout number 3 is probably, I found that I probably like this one the best, not just because it was the last one we did, but it was also because it offers a little bit more variation. You can run the tracks, the cool thing about this one, you can change directions of the trains running. So the trains do share the same track, and they can run into one another if you're not careful or you're not watching. In this configuration, you utilize the switches a little bit more than with the other two layouts, and the trains, you can switch direction and you can have them running opposite directions, which I think is kind of cool. All right.